Ho, 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 kiddies. It's Christmas time on KWJUDAS.
Welcome, my dear friends. Let the party begin.
Attention. The dancing portion of this evening's festivities is about to begin.
This is a throwing moment in all of our lives.
Hey, DJ, give me a fat thing.
Hold on, everybody. Here it comes.
And now,
here comes the music.
KWJUDAS. We're having a good time here on Christmas Day, the one day that nobody ever has a good time.
Nobody ever in history at all ever had a good time.
Well, I guess there was that one time where we went around homeless wassailing.
We did. What did we wassail? The homeless?
The homeless. Now let's bring it down a little bit. We have our guest here, Xchange, who actually happens to be he's a sworn-in blood brethren of the penis club, the penis 5, the pen 5. All right. Well, that was a glorious time we just had.
We fixed it. Back off me.
Just so you guys are aware who are listening, we had to go through a lot of shit to make this show happen tonight.
We've all been through
sound check after sound check, after switching the mixer board, after hellacious activities.
So my material's copyrighted. Can I be on your show?
Oh, actually, we kind of talked about that. And
yeah, would you go into that, please?
You're already on the show. So, yep, you're on the show, buddy. And
because my sources told me that
we're totally going to play your copyrighted shit.
Well, my sources told me that you had problems with copyrights before.
Well, your sources are probably correct.
I've already had people do a full report to me and a full investigation on what's been going on with your entire project, and we were already aware of that.
So we're safe, and you're good to go.
Cool. I appreciate your people going through all that trouble to make sure that we're good. Anyways, yeah, we play copyrighted stuff here if YouTube lets us and Spotify lets us and all the powers that be will allow it. But what people don't know is that lots of different copyrights work lots of different ways. Sometimes we can play it,
I don't want to
sometimes we
have to
can't.
murder anybody. I really don't want to have to murder
You won't
people.
have to because I'll take care of it for you. I have people.
Great.
Yeah, and if your stuff's copyrighted and you murdered somebody, I don't know if that's even in correlation.
And is it moral to kill someone over stealing your intellectual property?
No.
Is that moral?
If you have the blood atonement.
What if, those were
Or the
nuclear
pearl of great
wares?
price.
Okay, what if those were nuclear wares?
Then
And you were going to steal them?
Yeah, that the blood
What would the
atonement would
punishment
apply.
be?
I think
Yeah.
so.
So this not Christmas song, Christmas. Let's have another one from somebody.
It is true.
Who's going to jingle our balls tonight?
We're
Before
playing
you
it.
do that, what I played you some very private content on a commercial project. I'm in the process of actually becoming a true weapons and arms dealer.
And they need commercial.
The call finally got through. Like, I knew that you were on your end because
There
I
it
was
is.
radioed. I had people watching you, actually.
I can hear him.
Okay.
Yeah.
They told me that just to keep calling, and then eventually someone was going to answer because you were working on fixing the problems with communication on your end. So thank you.
I'm always working on problems involving communication, especially on my end.
So I could hear you on my end, and just to answer your question previously, I want to be in your club. Judas was saying that there was an application on the website. I have your whole studio being recorded right now, and everything you're saying might be held against you in a court of law.
So
You also heard it say we thaw, and just to clarify, if you were wondering at all, the man in that recording is actually saying that we fuck, just to make sure that we're correct about that, because that's what we do.
it's okay. Also, not only do we play all this copyrighted shit, we say fuck.
And we do fuck.
And
And we're
You and
watching
me
you,
definitely
and we're
do not.
watching you fuck,
I fuck.
all the time.
I fuck often.
Okay, just get my point here. I was trying
We-
to see if you catch my drift.
KW,
I've been dropping every hint.
we
Okay.
all love each other a lot.
Yes, we absolutely do love all of you,
But
and
not
I'm
that
so
much.
happy to be on your show.
Thanks. We also have another guest here on KWJUDAS. Our returning guest, Cinj, who has been on every Christmas show we've had so far. Am I correct? Yeah. We've actually done 4 Christmas shows now. Only one of them has actually made it to broadcasting because the first one had too much copyrighted material on it. So hopefully this guy doesn't play too much copyrighted shit for us to not be able to play this song. And Cinj, we actually just helped him. We just helped you get your stuff copyrighted. Well, so kind of. And we're still kind of in the process of that. Cinj's music was playing in the background of last year's Christmas episode, all that creepy, weird organ music for anybody who heard that episode. And he's been on the first one, the second one, which, if you remember the second one, Wizard, that one I think we were just too sloppy, shit-faced drunk.
We were. It's true.
And we lost that episode. I don't even know what the fuck happened to it. It's probably on your ex-wife's computer
Yeah, it is.
with a lot of other stuff.
Deeply lodged betwixt her.
Anyways.
So yeah,
Correction.
First one?
this
The
guy's
depth
music,
of their bowels.
this guy's music is also on history of people.
Yeah,
Tales.
we also
Yeah,
use some
I'm on
clips.
your fucking album.
We use some clips from Cinj's music on our recently
And I love that.
released
I'm proud of
album.
that. And I just want to say thanks for having me on your show.
I want to say thank you for being on the show
And
more
thanks- and
as this
thanks-
many times.
And thanks for putting me on your album. I'm really proud of that. I think it's great.
I especially appreciate that. So, that being said, you should probably play one of your songs. He's got some new material, do you not?
Yeah, I've got some stuff that's not up on. I've got the Cinj River album up, and so I've got some stuff that's fucking not up yet. And so here's one of my favorite songs. It's called Luann Girl. It's my beautiful girl kitty that I just love to death.
This is Cinj on KWJUDAS. It's about his beautiful kitty that he loves to death. Thank you all for listening. And as we said, his music can be found on YouTube under the name Cinj, and also has been used on the Delphic Forum's currently released History of People's Tale. Thank you all for listening. This is KWJUDAS, Free Radio Provo. That is fabulous. Cinj, one of our two guests here on KWJUDAS' Christmas episodes is...
Yeah, thank you. Like I said, that's dedicated to my beautiful girl at home. I've got two beautiful cats at home that I just love to death. And that's to my beautiful girl, Luann.
Right. I'd like to dedicate a song to my beautiful, weird mutant salamander.
Wait. You mean
Moco.
it has gills on the outside of its body?
Yeah.
You called it a mutant. That must mean it has external gills.
Hey, he's an axolotl. Their gills, those weird frilly things on the side of their face, pretty sure those are gills.
Axolotl, folks.
It's some gangsta shit.
Look it
We'll
up.
be dedicating a song to him in a little bit here, folks. I actually wrote a Christmas song this fucking year. I know that's... but I did it anyway. So we're going to play that in a sec. But right now, the main focus is not playing Christmas music from not Christmas people like Cinj and Xchange.
Yeah, I just want to talk about my experience as an arms and weapons dealer and what we're doing at savingeveryone.com.
You already told us about that.
Yeah, but this just actually pertains to the whole operation and where we're actually sorting through the issues to save everyone. So this is actually a really important message.
When you say save everybody, do you mean giraffes?
We
And
do mean
axolotls?
to save the giraffes.
What about
and the
my
axolotl.
weird mutant salamander?
And how
Well-
about the bed bugs that live betwixt my next door neighbor's daughter's
Oh,
cheeks?
dude, if you
Of course.
are all about preserving those lives, you can fahook da fahook a hoof.
This wasn't necessarily about preserving
I tried to
life,
edit
though.
that.
We are
That was a poor edit. Sorry, folks.
we are trying to preserve life, but that isn't our main objective.
Would you preserve the life of a goat's head? And I don't mean like an actual goat, like those stupid little prawn things that have two pokies.
Well,
And
Who's
it's stuck
talking
in your
about-
bike tires?
one of our main objectives is to preserve life, but the other one we've
don't-
already mentioned, where I'm in the process of becoming a true weapons and arms dealer.
Right. And I think that true weapons and arms dealers should be the ones in control of preserving life.
Brought to you by Derpishly.
Exactly, and so I need
How
to
is
hold
that?
myself accountable, and I'm actually aware of technologies in the future. For instance, they are going to be making these microchips that go on weapons, and they're going to, every time they fire off, keep track of where the officer was that shot that weapon, or where the security guard was.
And those bullets should have trackers on them.
Exactly, but
bullets with
they're
trackers.
doing at least much research and development
So they
need to
know
do
who shot it
to
and where
attach
it
these
went.
devices and how many time it was shot
It's
as well.
smart. It's
That is a pretty good
Intelligent.
idea there,
Is that
Arliss.
so? We listen to your show a lot. Is that Derpishly?
Derpishly is
Derpishly.
our corporate sponsor.
Okay,
And
so
I think that maybe our people should
can we
talk
get
to your people.
can we get the seal of approval here that this is Derpishly?
I cannot speak for Derpishly,
yeah.
but I will
But
forward
this is
that.
definitely brought to you by Derpishly. That
It-
doesn't mean they have you got their approval. It's just
Yeah, it'll be forwarded to our higher-ups.
All right,
And,
because our experience is to save the giraffes. Our experience is to save the axolotls.
if you say that,
our
okay,
experience
if
is to
we put
save
that in the...
all
so
our
after a
relatives.
bullet ant
they'll love
bites
that
you,
shit. They'll eat it up.
Are you still going to support it?
Sorry, what?
After a bullet ant bites you, are you still going to support that life too?
That's up to... Well,
So, just to let you know, we are building a system that can receive any of your input, and we want all of your feedback.
Yes.
If you wanna
where do we
send it
give
to
you
us.
feedback?
The system that
I don't
we
wanna give
need
my
to set up where you
feedback.
can
I wanna
report
eat
that
it.
to us. We'll have that online very soon, and if we could, we'd like to come back on your show in the future.
Wow. Well, when you've got that all set up, you should let us know. 'cause
And we always have a place here.
I
All right.
want to serve...
I'm glad we can all
the
collaborate with
axolotls.
each other. Glad
Yeah.
we can start getting to what the rules are as we sit at this table.
Oh, now he wants to bring in rules and a table.
And the table's not round, just to let you all know.
Well, everyone needs to bring what they have to this
I'm
table.
still here. I'm still here. I just wanted to say I'm still here.
Hey,
Whatever,
I'm
dude.
glad you checked in.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's
Where
gonna
did
be-
Matt
I know,
go?
I know it's going to be a short show, and I just wanted to say I'm still fucking right here.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. This
And
is
I-
a short show.
and
All
I-
right. We should probably end it.
All right.
We
Game
got-
over. I haven't worn pants for 3 years.
Man, all right. Let's just treat this like it's like we're on a fucking plane about to crash. Everybody, get it all out right now. What do you want? What do you got? You haven't worn pants in 3 years. Your arms and weapons are gonna save
so we want the
You're still alive.
we want the planes to stay up in the
still
air,
alive.
and I
I'm
can't
still
hear myself
alive.
through the.
He is.
You know, and maybe
There he is,
maybe
folks.
I really shouldn't even fucking be so alive.
Well, that being said, we should probably play another song.
Yes, who's up? Bam.
It's his turn.
You should hand off the
Let's take this and give it to this guy.
connection.
We have another song here on KWJUDAS.
Maybe it was just the headphones. Yeah, I can hear myself now.
Well, I've been able to hear you this whole
There's so many
time.
problems in the studio, and your girlfriend actually just started talking to me about like a list. If she even
Yes.
identifies as a woman, like,
It is a list,
yeah.
and what I like to do with lists is wad them up and wipe my ass.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
she was referring to a list of problems.
I mean, what better to do with your problems than wipe your ass?
It's true.
Yeah.
So the name of this next song here, sir, would be That's On You.
If you're even a lady.
I am the wizard.
All right, Wizard. If you're a lady or a man, I don't know.
Let's have another song.
I'm not saying that you're a lady and that's bad.
I prefer the ambiguity anyway.
You prefer the ambiguity. Okay.
You should definitely
I
plug
have
in and start
no
your
idea
song.
what the fuck any of you are fucking talking about at all.
Let's
So-
have a song.
You
we
should,
we all know you're not a lady, Cinj.
Well, I
Music.
can always go
Tap, tap,
transgender
tap,
and become
tap.
a lady.
Music.
How can you call me not a lady? I can take the hormones and get the surgery.
Then that
I guess
doesn't
it is true.
necessarily make you a man already.
Well, that would make me a lady.
Yeah.
If I took hormones and got the surgery, I'd be a lady. I could be Matilda.
Wait, I guess I'm
You
just
could
trying
be
to
Matilda?
clarify if you're
I could
planning
be
on
Matilda.
getting a transition done like that.
Well, I could be.
You might be. Okay.
We thank you all for listening. And remember to kiss your grandma tonight. It's the last Christmas you'll ever spend with her.
And kiss your chihuahua.
It's the last Christmas you'll ever spend with her. Or him, or whichever gender your chihuahua
Yeah.
prefers to identify
Yeah.
with.
And whatever race it prefers to identify by.
Can you do that? I don't think you can do that.
Yeah, I think you can.
I don't know if that's cool.
I mean, if you're born in
I don't-
America and your eyes are a little slanted, doesn't make you Chinese, right?
I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. Here on KWJUDAS, Free Radio Provo.
Brought to you by Judas.
DJ.
Oh, just to correct them, they're saying we fuck.
We're saying fat.
I know, but just to correct everyone, we are talking about being in a club of people who are carrying phallic symbols around, and we have a secret society, right?
So we're talking about
What does
fapping.
phallic mean? I'm not even sure what phallic means.
Phallic is a penis. A phallus is something shaped like a penis.
It resembles a schlong.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be a schlong.
All right, well,
I'll
just
talk.
talk to your doctors about masturbation, okay?
It's healthy. Masturbation is healthy.
You're not a doctor.
I am not a doctor. I am the wizard.
Do you want to hear
You are a
something
wizard.
funny? Do you want to hear something
I am
funny?
the wizard.
If anyone wants to hear his opinion on masturbation, I would actually suggest that they refer themselves to a doctor to be informed about the subject.
It's healthy.
You want to hear something
Keep it
funny?
up.
It is
Or
healthy
a
to do that,
If
for
I
sure.
start
I'm
laughing
glad that Wizard
hysterically-
agrees.
If I start laughing hysterically, my cat Luann gets pissed off.
Fat.
It's so funny. No, if I start laughing hysterically, my
Go
cat,
see your doctor.
My cat gets fucking
Fat.
pissed off. She'll bite me. It's so funny.
Word. Hey, speaking of which, didn't you have another new song?
Yeah. Let's have a song.
I do. This one.
We need to switch cables
Speaking of
from
Mike.
one machine to the next. Just being the sound tech here. That's why I'm here. That's why I co-host on KWJUDAS.
Well, you
here
just
at Free Radio
obligated
Provo.
me to
I'm
have
the
to do
sound
that
guy.
for you.
I try to do the best I can.
And he gives bad hand jobs.
I do.
And I'm just reminded of a list of problems here.
Yes.
Okay, so
And
Yes.
one of those was the mad hand jobs.
Direct them all to my secretary.
Hey,
If you
His
have any
girlfriend.
complaints, direct
I
them to
think-
my secretary.
I think we
Referring
need
to his
less-
girlfriend.
Less mad hand jobs.
My manager. Direct all your complaints to my
His
manager.
manager.
Let's at least do your new ones. Make sure that we get the new ones in.
well, okay.
I don't know if we're going to get to
I
play
like
them
it.
all because this is going to be a short show.
Hey,
But-
I didn't pick to have a manager.
Word. So,
Yeah, let's hear it.
this
Just
is another
like
song
every other man.
we have from Cinj here on KWJUDAS.
For whatever reason, his problems are hers.
What's this called?
I just want to say those are 2 new tracks that aren't up yet, so I'm happy to hear that they're up now. 2 new tracks.
Indeed. Where can we find those tracks?
Well, you can find them here on KWJUDAS.
Hell yeah.
Free
and
radio promo.
where can we find your stuff?
In a fight in the ghetto, even.
Oh, I love it. I love that.
Cage match?
It's like how Delphic Quorum's like, you can find us under your
and
bed
so
in the dark.
we're talking about a club of men here, right, with a lot of testosterone. So, what are we talking about masturbation so much for?
I think you brought up masturbation.
No, you other guys are the ones who are saying my song has anything to do with masturbation. My song has everything to do with ending on a high note about having sex with each other.
A high note.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely don't want any low notes about having sex with each other now, do we?
Well, we can all agree on that for many reasons.
I do. I just want to say I do like your music.
Thanks. And I'd like to be very clear about the reason that I like your music.
Yeah.
Like we're speaking off the air, your music really belongs in a lot of movies.
I agree.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
Because it took me minutes to process. It was like you were telling me,
And I saw how much you really do enjoy making your music.
Yeah.
Like, you enjoy making it, and that's really all you care about, which is awesome.
And the way that Cinj makes his music is also very unique.
And inspirational, in my opinion.
All right, not to make Cinj, the center of attention here completely.
Yeah, because we don't want to talk about you.
Why not?
No, the only reason that we all want to be the center of attention here is for the reasons that we mentioned a second ago about how we all need to care.
Yes, we all need to care.
So all of us can agree on that.
Satan cares not. I'll tell you
There's
one thing.
many reasons we could talk
Satan cares
about.
not, and I agree with Satan.
And there's
So
many
I don't know
reasons
about
we can care about this and be clear about what our reasons are when we're talking about Satan and Jesus.
Such a positive
So-
Christmas.
We always talk about this stuff with
Message.
each other off the air, and it just reminds us of the things that we do have to say about religion because all of us here are very critical of it.
Indeed. So, ending on that positive note, what do you got for us, buddy?
It's a positive.
All right. Well, I'm obligated to plug your cord into my laptop.
It's true!
It's a list of problems that Wizard's
Hey,
girlfriend
keep
tells
to your
him he
list.
has vicariously
Not my
through
girlfriend,
me.
my manager.
Yeah,
I'm
and
here, and we just work with garbage if we have to make our lives easy.
I'm starting to think that this quote-unquote list
And
of yours doesn't
Wizard's
exist.
definitely not garbage, and this is a normal list of problems.
You hear that, Wizard?
First world problems.
It's a Christmas miracle. You're not garbage.
Yay! Yay!
Oh, man.
Wizard.
It's all about Wizard.
No, it's not.
Slurker, he's not blurf bleef.
Whoa, I have my own theme song.
He's
now.
not
Check that shit
Wizard,
out.
garbage queef.
Derpage sleigh.
Derpage sleigh.
Derpage sleigh.
Derpage sleigh. Up on the fat.
Let's have a song down with that Derpage sleigh. Whoa.
Wait, is this not being recorded?
Fuck, I hope not.
I'm pretty sure it is. Sorry for the delayed reaction.
Okay, so seriously, I thought this was a club of men here, and we're definitely not talking about jacking each other off.
I think that you're the only one that's been talking about that this whole time, actually.
There's no
But I was thinking about it this whole
masturbation.
I'm always
here,
thinking
you know.
about it.
We've purified ourselves of that, right?
I don't think a disclaimer like that really needs to be made.
There's masturbation everywhere all the time.
Yeah,
true.
That's a
Look at
pretty
all the little
sticky
birdies.
issue. I've not seen how sticky it is myself.
So I'm just going to go let my cock out anyway.
All right. Well, with that being said, we're going to end things with this song that I wrote. It's kind of a mashup of Tom Waits, kind of, sort of, and, well, not even. It's more of like a mashup of a Christmas song we're all familiar with, combined with an old, well, everybody knows 16 tons. What do you get? Well, I'll show you.
We left you hanging, Judas.
This song just kind of came to me on a whim, and I just recorded it in the last couple days. So here it is. We're going to call this 16 tons
And what do you get?
of Christmas coal.
I'm a little
So this is Christmas. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. And deeper in debt. And so when it's Christmas, you tell them I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. To the company store. Some people say Christmas is made out of mud, but a poor man's Christmas is made of muscle and blood. Made of muscle and blood. I said muscle and blood. I said muscle and blood. And skin and bone. And skin and bone. And a mind that's a weed. And a mind that's a weed. And a back that's strong. And a back that's strong. And so this is Christmas. And what do you get? What do you get? Another day older. And deeper in debt. And deeper in debt. And so when it's Christmas, I tell them I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. To the company store. One Christmas morning, when the sun didn't shine, I picked up a shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons. A black Christmas coal. And the Santa Claus said, oh, you ain't got no soul. And so this is Christmas. And what do you get? Oh, another day older. And deeper in debt. And so when it's Christmas, tell them I can't go. I sold my soul to the company store. To the company store. Pennsylvania 65,000. Pennsylvania 65,000. So this is Christmas. So whoopity-doo. All I got this year was a rig-a-bam-boom. A rig-a-bam-boom. A rig-a-bam-boom. So this is Christmas. So this is Christmas. And what do you get? And what do you get? Another day older. Another day older. And deeper in debt. And deeper in debt. And so when it's Christmas. And so when it's Christmas. Tell 'em I can't go. Tell 'em I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
We'd like to thank you all for joining us on another exciting episode of KWJUDAS on Free Radio Provo. We now return you to our regular free radio programming.